Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Setareh, and recently I asked you on Instagram things that you wanted to know, and I basically received the same questions over and over. Where am I? Why am I there? How long am I going to be there? And what happened to Robbie? I am currently in a beautiful healing sanctuary in the middle of the jungle called Holística in Tulum, Mexico. I actually 2 years ago had lived here for a few months, but left for some career opportunities and had planned to come and visit in February, but a week before New Year's 2019, I received a call from my very good friend Tony, who has manifested this amazing retreat center slash hotel slash healing sanctuary. He told me that his dog, whom he's had for over 11 years, is gone, just disappeared. And so to me that was a calling that it was time to come. And so within days I packed up my stuff and left Santa Monica. And don't get me wrong, I love the life that I had created in Santa Monica. I am so grateful to know that I have such an amazing place to miss. It was that amazing that I feel blessed to have had it be so difficult to leave. But even knowing that and feeling this hardship of leaving, to me was also a sign of feeling attached to things, people, and places. And I'm the kind of person that likes to expand and grow, and part of that sometimes means taking yourself out of your comfort zone. So it was time to go. It was almost like the calling that it was time to start some very deep internal healing for me. Something that I had been avoiding for a long time, these memories and maybe attachments or expectations of things in life and grudges that I had been holding on that I wasn't confronting. And I mean, all of this became very clear the day I left. I was crying. If you follow me on Instagram, you see in my stories that it was very challenging for me to leave. And I bought a one-way ticket. How long am I going to stay here? Until I feel it's right. It could be next week, it could be a year, it could be, I don't know. I genuinely don't know, and I'm okay not knowing that, and I'm learning that Om is home. Home, being comfortable wherever I am is a practice that I've been working on. And that's what I have been doing while I've been here, expressing different ways of releasing, letting go of those expectations, letting go of those fears, letting go of getting stuck in an identity when you get into a relationship and you know yourself as this couple, and it's just a story that's built. It's just also these things that we want, and asking myself, why do I really want them? Is it something that I learned and is it time to unlearn? And that's what this whole process for me the past month and a half has been, a lot of unlearning and removing these layers of stories that we build ourselves around the way society wants us to be, and taking responsibility for it and forgiving yourself for it. And so it's been a journey, and I've been putting to practice a lot of different things in order to manifest this new state of being and thinking. And I have adopted some Mayan rituals, doing the temazcal, which is the hot like a sauna, but done in a ceremonial way, going into 4 layers of fire and affirmations and releasing your voice while you're in there. And it's been just a beautiful healing and growing journey, seeing some energy healers who are very gifted in allowing to bring out energy out of me so that I can learn to move that energy myself and transform that energy. Meditating constantly, stretching, doing yoga, eating very, very well. You guys know me for the potato diet, But it is beyond that. I mean, the food is an amazing medicine, right? It comes from the earth, so it is perfect. A perfect food for us in its most natural form. And I constantly talk about eating food in its most natural state. Don't denature the food, eat it the way it is packaged in its perfect way, with its fiber and its water and its vitamins and its nutrients, nothing pulled out, nothing processed. The more we eat this way, the more medicinal it becomes, the more you live a lifestyle of detox, and we have to constantly do that. And I've just felt so embraced by the jungle here. Seeing nature has been so healing for me in a way that I can't explain. I've tapped into some of the gifts that we all come here with, and that's become my own medicine. And as I share my own medicine, as I heal, I know that's the only way I'm able to, or I am capable of helping assist anyone with their healing. So really been focusing on my self-love. Why are Robbie and I no longer together? Because we love each other so much, and we genuinely want to see each of us receive our highest potential and reach and live the dreams that we visualize constantly. Now, I've received a lot of messages that are like, "You were my hope for true love." But this should be even more so that hope of unconditional love, where you love someone so much that your genuine happiness comes from seeing them happy. Love doesn't come with a time. Love doesn't come with an expectation of having to get married to someone. Love doesn't come with an attachment, to an idea of what it should be. And asking yourself, when you do want to get married, for example, why? The deepest part of your soul, why? Now, I'm not saying I don't. I would like to get married. I think I'll know that more so, and I'll discover that when that person comes. But that person, that love of my life, has finally shown up while I've been here. And I've come to understand this in a way I never have before, and that's, I am the love of my life. And I am loving myself the way I want others to love me. I won't love others the way I want them to love me, because that's loving with an expectation. That's loving to receive in return. And now, as receiving is a beautiful and important lesson to learn, which I've also been practicing learning. But when it comes to truly seeking that love, it's putting into practice that self-love. So if I receive this person that I decide to share a life with, and we both come into an agreement that we want to explore what uniting as one means, then perfect. And if that moment doesn't come, then perfect. The state of mind that I'm in is I'm sitting with, I'm enjoying finding my own independence in every state: emotional, mental, financial. Now, I'm not saying that I can't find someone that has an abundance of finances, and that doesn't mean I can't find someone that has no finance means, but either way, I will love to love, and whether or not they have what they have, I have what I have, and that's the most important thing, to be able to be independent. And that way I'm free to truly love for love and nothing more. Our relationship hit a certain moment where we knew that there had to be some kind of shift or expansion. So we discussed the expansion we want individually and the expansion we would like as a couple. And when we came to the ones as a couple, we didn't match on certain things. And that was okay, and it's okay. In the beginning, it was not easy. It was heartbreaking. But it was also one of the greatest gifts I had ever received, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful things happened the way they needed to happen, because this new understanding comes from that process and that learning. So I'm forever, forever, forever grateful. So, 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 so grateful. And amigos, I know a lot of you had said, well, that must be nice, Setareh. You had a hard breakup, and so you went to Tulum, and you're able to process that. Not everybody has that. Now, hear me out. Now, remember, we are enough, and there's never a need to explain, but I want to share this to help maybe bring light to this form of thinking. I receive messages on Instagram regarding this way of thinking. I do. I find it a great blessing to be able to be where I am, to process and reflect and practice all these amazing self-love practices to help me overcome and shift and expand. But it's been a journey. It's been a journey of learning to be grateful and truly seeing the abundance when maybe to someone it doesn't seem that way. So the moment you start to be so grateful for the situation you're in and you start to see the abundance you truly have with such the simplest things is when things start to shift and expand. And it's so funny because when you're in that state, when you're in that situation, no matter where you are, you begin to feel so great just in that state that whether or not they were to change, which they will always change, you are okay. You feel the truth, and that's that you have more than enough, that you are enough, that you have everything you need. That's how I've come to where I am. And it's going to keep expanding. It's going to keep shifting. And there may be moments that shift that in the beginning, I don't understand why, or it may seem like a step back. But if you have the understanding that things have to shift in order to allow you to get to where you need to get and truly understand and appreciate what it is that you have, then the rest will manifest where it needs to. You will get to your destiny. Just trust the process, surrender to it, accept it, embrace it, celebrate it, breathe through it, feel it. Allow yourself to feel. While I've been here, I have to admit that doing all these practices and breathing and connecting with nature, I've been able to become a little bit more intuitive and in tune in those small voices, those inner voices that constantly are speaking to us, but tapping into the one that benefits us and serves the greater good. So I'm finding now my ways of expressing that. And while I've been here, it's put into light my medicine, which has been my voice, my singing. That vibration has helped heal different parts of me in a form I can't express except through singing. And only as I heal myself, I'm able to help heal others. It's just like love. Love yourself, and that's the way you will receive love as well. So finding new ways of expressing it and being able to share it and using that as my anchor when I come across challenges. Well, I hope I was able to clear up a little bit of where I'm at, why, for how long. Let me know in the comments below if anything in particular brought some light to you regarding a specific topic. That's what we're here for, to support. And I would love to know what else you guys would like to know. Let me know in the comments. Los amo, los quiero, los adoro con todo mi corazón de melón. I'll see you in the next video.